Can you tell me your name, spell it, and your position?
Tom Warner, W-A-R-N-E-R, and I'm the city engineer for the City of Liberty.
So what are your duties here? What in regards to the flow?
Primarily for us, Liberty is protected by a levee system, and we've had crews maintaining the pumps system to get the water out of the city over the levee into the Trinity River.
So how effective was that during Harvey?
It's been really working well for us. We have not had a tremendous amount of home flooding. We have had some, but most of the city has stayed dry for the entire event.
But how much rain do you guys think you had, and how close did you come to pressuring your
Well, we were at 50 inches of rain, maybe a little bit over, and we were at the top of the levee. So it was one of those storms that you don't design for, but it hit it. So
if there was additional storms sometime soon, is the levee down far enough now that you guys can handle?
Yes, sir. We brought in approximately 15 extra pumps in addition to what we have now to keep pumping. We're still pumping even though the river's starting to drop, and we will keep those pumps probably till the end of the week to see what happens potentially with Irma if it comes in and looks like it's going to come toward us.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. My name's Logan.
Nice to meet you.
All right, can you tell me your name, spell it, and your position here?
My name is Brian Hurst. That's B-R-I-A-N-H-U-R-S-T. I have multiple positions in the city, but my main function during this is the fire chief and emergency management coordinator for the City of Liberty.
All right, so obviously we're here because of Hurricane Harvey. Can you tell us what sort of impacts you guys had here?
We've had some flooding impacts. I think we now know of about 50 homes inside the city that have flooded. We will be sending crews out as these areas start to recede so we can get an exact number to get those together. We had some major flooding in the city as far as road flooding, some home flooding during the whole process, but we are a city that's separated from the Trinity River by a levee system from the south side of our city all the way to the north side of our city. The water came up to about 32.74 feet, I think, at last numbers before it started receding, and our levee system is 34 feet. It did kind of back around the back side of the city. We had to put in several requisitions for large diameter pumps from the state and also diesel fuel to pump, and we've been pumping water out of the city with those extra pumps along with the pumps that we already have for about the last 7 days to keep the city from going underwater.
And I assume it's going to continue for a while longer?
It will go on at least for the next few days, yes sir, until the river gets down to a point that it doesn't come back in anymore.
Obviously we're here because the National Guard is bringing in a helicopter and bringing supplies. Has that supply train been going on for a while?
It's been going on for roughly a week, and that supply chain worked out by our county emergency management coordinator got in touch with me and asked if he could have drop shipments to our helipad because we have a nice facility behind us, and we said that would be fine, and we would be the staging point for those supplies to get to everyone else that needs them. They didn't come really to the City of Liberty per se. Now we did give some of those products to our sheltering facilities that were sheltering people that were flooded out inside the city and some that came from outside. But we get the supplies in, we offload them into the station, we get a hold of the people that actually need them, they come, we load them up, they take them out and give them to the end users. That's been our job through the whole process.
Do you have an anticipation of how long this is going to be ongoing before you guys feel like you're restored to some sense of normalcy?
I would imagine for some people in the city it's going to be months before they can restore back to normal. For the city and our operation, it's probably going to be a couple of weeks before we can at least see what we have and what we're going to have to do to start rebuilding from the process.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Logan.